So it's federal
Yeah,
the whole
you
time.
have time in there. Like right now, it's guys that all they doing is reading and watching the news. They know everything that's happening. You got the dumb ones in there just getting high, doing stupid stuff. But you got guys in there that's all they doing is watching the news, reading every newspaper that come out daily, and communicating with each other.
So like, all right. So you brought up another thing. How how accessible was everything? Obviously, people getting drugs in there. They getting food in there. Like you were literally getting catered meals.
If you get down to a federal prison camp, as long as your money is whatever you can afford.
In my head, it was weird because before talking to you about this, I had a different vision of prison, and then actually I had two visions of prison. One was like Oz, and how fucked up that was. But then I'd also think of um, Goodfellas when they had to do the little bit and like the Italians were in their little
Right.
area and they had like the stove and the dudes making like pasta and shit and the meatballs cooking the steak and shit. I'm like,
Both of them are true, depending on what level you at.
mm,
You at a camp, it's like what you just said in Goodfellas. You at a maximum security, a high, it's like Oz.
mm.
And when you go up there, man, it's guys. Anything is disrespect, man. Anything. Him sitting in that seat is disrespect. Why? Because that's my seat. You don't sit in that seat.
Right.
So
Well-
they fuck you up.
Yeah,
What was the guy named Buttercup or whatever you called him last week?
that's crazy.
What
I've
was you?
seen guys get knocked out for sitting in a seat. The dude said, like, you came in and sat in that seat. The dude said, hey, man, that's my seat. I'm about to sit there. And he said, man, I'm just sitting there watching TV. He's like, I know, but that's my seat.
Oh, so if he would have got up, was he gonna get knocked
No,
out?
no. Sometimes, you get a warning. Some people, like, don't ever sit in that seat. But dude didn't care. But he been in this prison for 5-6 years. And this is where everybody know. Like, I've been there for a minute, too. So I know this is where he sit when he watches TV. Everybody know that. So you got to
Well, I'm saying, like, if new guy is not trying to boss up and be like, all right, boss, my bad, does he still get knocked out?
No. It's 1,000 little petty prison rules. Man, you want you petty. Woo. Prison is petty. It's all kind of rules you got to follow.
Like name some.
Like, so my cousins.
They got shower rules, how you can come and go in the shower. Where you sitting at TV, like, if you a child molester, a chomo, you can't watch TV. You can't even come in the TV room.
Right.
Chomos got to sit at a table by themselves.
And how easy is it for people to find out like who did what? Like, if a child molester comes in, how quickly do you realize?
You pull up their file.
Right. Paper
Online.
party.
Paper party?
But they outlaw that. He right. They outlawed that. It's called a PSI, your pre-sentence investigation. And when you come in to see if you a hot boy, if you a snitch, if you a chomo, let me see your paperwork.
Right.
But it was too many incidents, so that they stopped letting you have your PSI. But
Too many incidents like what?
Motherfuckers getting
motherfucker
fucked
getting
up.
knocked out.
Oh, just
Going to
because you're a
sleep,
child
man.
molester.
Yeah.
They like,
It was-
oh, you want to fuck kid? Bow.
Yeah, if child molester, you a hot boy, because you got a lot of guys come in there and talk, this gangster Tony stuff. You pull up their paperwork, told on everybody, singing like Gerald Levert. It was
Gerald and Eddie.
Can you woo, woo, woo?
yeah, it was one in there. Thuggish ruggish dude. Talk all this stuff.
Magnificent.
Yeah, he was a thugnificent from Tennessee. And the day he left,
Call me Icebox Shout
I guess they didn't want to start no beef, but they pulled out his paperwork, and he had a life sentence. And he went down there and told them about 20 cats to get from under their life sentence.
Got 5.
Exactly. Yeah, you
Yeah,
laughed
time
at it.
served.
Right. So, like my cousins, they always told me when you go in, don't look at TV. How they portray prison, right? It's all about if you go in as a man and respect everyone, that's how you will be treated. Like if you a whole rule of respect. You know what I mean?
Now, what level of prison was your cousin's?
They'll say
Yeah, it don't matter what levels, there's always respect.
right. So you go in like, hey, if you on some homo shit, like
But what happened is guys get real comfortable, start playing around, saying the wrong, and you never know what somebody else going through. You around guys more like me and you family. We was around each other a lot. We know each other. but we ain't never spent every day together for 4 years
Right?
in the same
Little box.
So, well, not just Sally, but in a general area together every goddamn day.
So when you talking about coming in with a level of respect, like, are we talking about like, could you be like overly respectful and people think you're soft, just because you're trying to come in with like,
Nah, nobody really wants. You got very few people want beef, man, or smoke as they call it. But then some guys just got to blow off steam, man. They just had it up. Their old lady fucking somebody else. Their kids ain't come visit them. They ain't got no money on their books. They looking for something to say was disrespectful and fuck you up because they had a bad day.
Right. So, like you say, like the whole analogy you just gave about like you and Dub, y'all family, but you haven't spent every day for the last 4 or 5 years together, right?
Right.
So I have a cousin doing the bed. I don't even know if me and him can interact because I haven't been around him since he was what? Really, I haven't been around him since he was like 16. We're the same age. So if I go in right now, he's a different animal to me right now. So I will have to gauge him and say like, hey, what is he on?
But just your family.
No, it doesn't matter.
It changes some people, man. Some
Like-
they call them institutionalized.
Bam.
Brooks.
Well, I was just
Say it
saying
with your
more
chest.
so
That's real, man.
like he go in, he be like, "Oh, it's my family. I'm gonna look after them initially," and
No.
then from there, it's like you gotta go on your own.
That doesn't matter. Like
You know,
if you institutionalized, my bad, I've been drinking.
no shit.
It doesn't matter. Like that's your way of life. Like that's how you live day to day. That's why
those people can't get out and have a
functioning.
normal life
Yeah.
anymore.
True.
They know all they know is jail.
Right. So when someone from the outside goes to jail, right, you don't know that life. They know that world. So to them, you're not family.
Right, and they think, and the crazy thing, they think that's some badge of honor. I'm like, nigga, you institutionalized. What the fuck is wrong with you?
So you had conversations with people and they don't even see what's wrong with them.
No, it's a lot of them. And then, like, the crazy thing, to be honest, when I saw this, these last, when I was there 4 years, fuck it. Mental health, man. It's some real, like, man, mental health is real, man. You got people just waking up screaming. Like, just talking to themselves, just going, flipping out, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I don't even play around and say no, call people crazy no more. Because there's some guys with, like, mental issues, man. Dude just wake up, take his shirt off, like, where woo-woo at? I'm whooping woo-woo ass. Ain't nobody in here named woo-woo. But he was fucked up. And there's another guy, he just sit there holding a roll of toilet tissue to his ear like a cell phone. And just hold it.
For hours?
Yeah. And stand at attention, like military holding his bearings, just standing. And that was in the military, but just what he just do, staring at the wall.
Aaron.
Just
he took you back.
Yeah, real shit.
Just it's some real.
So I like the fact that you said mental health because mental health is a big deal. Like not even just like I know it's come to the forefront in society, like mental health, this that and that, this that and third with the opiate addiction and things of that nature, but in our community, right? The black community. That's something we never...
We don't ever address it.
We never talk about it. We never address it. You know what I mean? Like, our grandparents would like say, hey, he's touched, she's touched, they're special.
No, he's crazy. Just stay away from it.
Yeah, they're crazy, right?
That's how they leave it.
That's how they leave it. But mental health is a big, great area in the African American community.
You know what, another thing I think we would do, too, besides our grandparents saying, like, he's touched? You tough, right? Get over it. Whatever it is, like someone could for real be going through something, and they even come to you. We might be ignorant. Just be like, you tough, right? Get over it.
Right.
Or they'll just demean your situation.
You have to soft. You have to light skin.
That ain't shit.
So,
all right, got a question. What did you ever have any bad interactions with the COs?
What are COs for people that don't know?
Correctional officers.
Not me personally, because I know there's no win in that situation. It's some that just don't like you. Like for me, I just try to stay out their way. And the ones that like you, you just try to, you get favors from them, curries.
Squares.
Did you ever see them really get tested? Like, did any COs ever get knocked out?
Oh, yeah. Some got knocked out and some knocked motherfuckers out. They came in there looking for smoke. They wanted you to get testy. I mean, that was they real niggas too.
Motherfucker, my wife cheated on me. You better get all this pressure.
Were there ever
Pressure.
females there? Female CEOs?
Yeah, we have female
Yeah,
CEOs.
female CEOs get knocked out.
Or fucked?
I'm talking about
both.
knocked up. Yeah, like,
Oh no. I thought you said
Knocked
one got knocked out.
I'm talking about knocked up.
She wasn't getting knocked up, but she was getting fucked. One got fired. They walked her off. The dude was fucking her. He claimed he wasn't, but he was. She got fired. He went to the hole. So
Were you in the hole?
yeah, I was in the hole.
So is that a traumatizing experience as they make it, like in movies? and stuff?
Everybody's different. Like me, it wasn't that big of a deal.
I gotta
Like even in the hole, I had a cell phone.
So, like thinking about the hole, right? It's a what 4x4?
Nah, it's probably from Warmson. What's this? About 8 feet, 8 by 10.
8x10.
Now, what was your regular set?
Well, I didn't hit the cell. I was in the camp. So
You just can't. You was bunked.
every evening when I was in the state, it was dorm life, open bay dorms.
Squad base. That's what we call them in the military.
Like
so.
military, yeah.
So same difference as open room with bunk beds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, squad base is what we call them in the military.
That's at the state level when it's lower. But then when you get to the camps, most of them, they're like cubicles. About that high.
Right.
Yeah, a little lower than that.
So
It's
just
about, what's this, about 5 feet?
right.
You know, like an office cubicle with 2 beds in there.
Nigga, that is not 5 feet.
Huh? So
You 6 feet.
This ain't 5 feet?
How you gonna put it at your nose and think that you being 6 feet and putting it?
Shit like 5'5".
It's about, yeah,
We got it.
whatever this is,
I get the visual.
it's about this high.
Right.
It's like a cubicle.
Got you.
You got 2 beds in there, your locker, and that's showing your man's space.
Right. So is it an open space or just
It's a big open, it's like an office, but a cubicle.
right? I get what you're saying. So it's
Yeah.
just that you have the cubicle area, then the next cubicle area.
Yeah.
All together collectively is just an open space.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Were there any good basketball games?
Nah, when I was a kid, wasn't no real. Nah, it was some hoopers in there. I ain't gonna lie.
They all hoop like rappers.
Nah, it was some real hoopers in there.
Well, G got that.
Nobody hooped. Everybody played. Everybody was playing their cell phones and watching movies and kick back. So every now and then, they would get some real rec in, and all stars would come out and play. It was some ballers.
All stars or monstars?
No, I mean, like, you can field 2 good teams if all the good ones came out. And every now and then you can get all them out there. And they'll ball out.
I had a funny story about the whole. It's not the same kind, but I think this is like 2005. My cousin got a parking ticket in my car and didn't tell me. Showtime's older brother.
Okay.
Gets a parking ticket in my car, doesn't tell me. At University Meadows. So the cops over there are like for real cops. So he doesn't tell me. Throws the ticket away. Fast forward 3 years later, I had a warrant for my arrest for something he did. I didn't know. It's Labor Day weekend. I get pulled over by Creve Coeur.
They can give you a warrant for a parking ticket because they don't know who
I
was
never
driving.
showed up. The car was under my name.
Right, but they don't know who was driving you.
They don't care.
They don't care. Fast
You
forward
got
3
failure to appear.
Got failure to appear. I get pulled over on a Saturday night on my way to a house party. Get pulled over. They're like, hey, you got a warrant for your arrest. Did you know that? Sure didn't. Well, we're going to take you
Holiday, so you there to Tuesday.
on a Saturday night. They take me down to Clayton.
The
I'm seeing
sandwich.
the cold bologna sandwich and water. And the bologna sandwich is in a box. And they just,
Hey, I would love this shit. I would have been right at home.
so I'm in there. I'm just seeing the all-star cast of just funny shit. So we got like in Clayton, you take your shoes off, take your laces. There's like tape in this perimeter. You gotta stay within the tape.
Yeah.
There's all the CEOs or whatever like in the front. I will never forget this big Ruben stud looking motherfucker was like loud as shit.